So the Brunei Sahur scene is quite a vibrant affair where people actually open up stores and open up restaurants late at night until wee hours in the morning just to feed people sahur or late supper. Hey everyone, my name is Denny and this is my Brunei weekend. I'm really trying to do this real quick because it's fast approaching Hari Raya and it's the final moments, and I wish I could publish this just before Hari Raya. And there is a chance that this will be published on the day of the moon sighting. So yeah, I gotta do this real quick. So the Brunei Sahur scene is quite a vibrant affair where people actually open up stores and open up restaurants late at night until wee hours in the morning just to feed people sahur or late supper. So before you go fasting again, we do have our sahur, which sustains us with a bit more food so that we could last throughout the day. So here in Jerusalem, there is also a trend with sahur. Previously, I remember we used to go to restaurants and have sahur together in restaurants very late in the evening, up till 2 or 3 in the morning. But nowadays we see a lot more of vendors getting together and organizing events for sahur or for late supper. Last year I also covered an event was organized by Big Begawan Project. It was their Sahur Saturdays. If you want to check that out, here's a video for you few years back of me going to Big Begawan Project's Sahur Saturdays. Big Begawan Project is still continuing with their Sahur event, but unfortunately I was not able to cover that this year. But I did, however, manage to cover Singgah Tapao's event. So Singgah Tapao is also an event where they get the vendors together in one location to, get people to mingle and talk and hang out while enjoying food in the evening. So this event is co-organized by Alec from Brunei, Batches Coffee, and also the Fork Burgers. So quick shout out to all of them and congratulations on a job well done for the event. So there are a few vendors who participated in Singgah Tapao. If I have to categorize this, there were two parts. One is the outside area where you get to enjoy food under the night sky, just where the murals are, and all the vendors are under tents. The other side is where it's inside a room in the building. Unfortunately, I didn't spend much time inside the rooms, but I just spent most of my time outside. This venue is just outside of Batches Coffee in Batu Satu. If you go there and start sitting down and having whatever food that you have, maybe coffee perhaps, you get to enjoy the night sky, you get to enjoy the building with all the murals available there. Another thing is, it does get a bit crowded as you go further towards the evening. So the event starts at 9 and then everything shuts down at 2. If you want to get an early seat with parking, then you better come just around 9 or even earlier than that. It was an amazing experience. I loved the fact that it was an outdoors. I enjoyed myself quite well, but unfortunately I couldn't cover all of it. Going to the vendors, there's plenty, but you can check the IG from Batches Coffee or Alik from Brunei. But the ones that I remember are like Batches Coffee. We got the Fork Burgers, of course. Moist Hito, Pax & Co was also there. The Pasta, and also Rooster. There's also plenty of others, but those are just some of the ones that I could remember. Now to the food, I did went out and bought quite a lot for myself. Something that really stood out for me was the popcorn chicken. It was some of the best popcorn chicken I had, and the sauce they put on them, I chose honey garlic, was it? I really can't remember, but that was one of the best popcorn chicken I had. That was from Roosters. So there was also this sirloin steak on fried rice, which is a uniquely fusion blend of Asian and Western dish, I guess. The steak was great. I didn't think I would enjoy steak and fried rice in the same meal, so that was amazing. Of course, you know how much I like my mocktails, so I got Moist Hito. So the seating wise, they've got tables and chairs laid out, so you can just pick out whichever you wanna take. But first come first serve. There's also a pallet, one of those pallet boxes that you just put on the ground, so you could just sit there and chill. Unfortunately, if you're late, you're not gonna get any more seats, so it's quite full. It gets really full real quick. Food wise, it's amazing. There's a lot of varieties. Apart from all the other vendors that I mentioned, I saw someone making pizza. They were selling drinks. The drinks are not your typical drinks. They're really fresh and really new. And if I had to sum up the food that was sold over at Singgah Tapao, I'd say they're not your typical gerai Ramadan variety, not your Ramadan stall variety. Food and drinks here are priced slightly higher. Food and drinks that you find in the Ramadan stalls, they're not $1, $2. So keep that in mind. And the kind of dishes, they're not your traditional Malay dish. They're quite fusion-ish, something that maybe the younger generations would like. Personally, for me, I'm in the middle. I like traditional food, and I like whatever these new things that I come up with. They're also selling pizzas, burgers, steak on nasi goreng. Also have mocktails. List goes on. Coming to Singgah Tapao, keep that in mind that you're going to find some interesting food dishes. Not your traditional ones, and probably not the ones you find in your usual round-the-mill Ramadan stalls. Now, I want to touch a bit about the vendors inside. I didn't go there, so if anyone can just tell me what are they selling inside, that'd be great. I would assume that the food is outside and inside is more towards your clothes and accessories kind of thing. Do let me know what it is if you know. Can't help. Real quick summary, I really enjoyed Brunei's Sahur scene. I would love to be able to visit all of the Sahur scenes here in Brunei. There's also actually one more Sahur scene that I wanted to go, but I just didn't have the time. So just to mention this one, a quick shout out to the Sahur date event. So this was organized by Derma Wangsa Food and also supported by Super 13. I'm very sorry I couldn't make it. I wish I could just spend the time, but that Saturday was really packed. So this was at Jalan Derma Wangsa, Mumong. That is in somewhere in the Blyth district. The sahur scene here in Brunei is really growing. I like the fact that we get to open later than 12, and we've got shops to buy food. Depending on where you go, you get a different variety. Thirdly, the crowd is amazing. There's so much crowd. Though for me, it's a bit overwhelming. I do get tired when there's too many things to look at, like too many people. But it is a refreshing experience to see a lot of people in the evening. And probably lastly, I do wish that this would continue on. More and more sahur events popping up, and more vendors get the opportunity to sell their products, and us could support them. Since Raya is just like literally very, very soon, we can't have any more sahur dates. But next year, in Ramadan, if you ever have the opportunity, go join and support our local entrepreneurs, local businesses during sahur. Get yourself something great to eat, try something new, and of course, enjoy your time while doing so. That's about it. My name is Denny. This is my Brunei weekend. And yeah, last weekend I managed to go to Singgah Tapao and enjoy quite a delectable sahur session there. Till next time, bye.